But yeah, so I found like that it was the only weirdest game ever, but failing actually turned out to be the best thing. Once I did that, it was amazing. I was getting grenades going, getting better weapons. I was sniping these things. It was really, really fun. Super scary stuff. But it completely changed the game. I found that with so many games, if you go back and play Watch Dogs and play it hyper aggressive, it just completely changes the game. Alright, deliver and report. We should be able to deliver some of that lost stuff as well, right? Returnable. Yeah, this should give us a bit. Is some of it damaged? Don't know. Select multiple. Oh yeah, it already did it. Does that mean it's selected, that little thing? I think so. Confirm. About to deliver cargo. Following orders. Report them as complete. Deliver that. Return to that one. And one more. Okay. Do it. You keep some of that stuff, I assume. I think the mule stuff here is from other dead people, so it's best not to. I'd wash it off first. But yeah, whale part was interesting. Yeah, but if it doesn't vibe with you, that's okay too, you know.
You must be Sam. It can't have been easy to come this far south.
He's like 3D scanned about 500 people for these games, and no joke. Watch a TV show, try and play a lifeless simulator. Yeah, I get that. But like once you do what I was doing, I didn't have to do any more courier shit at all. But I get you. Alright. I'm going to try and do as little of that as possible, because I'm right there with you. Some people like that kind of stuff, but same people who play like an idle simulator. It's literally just brain rot. And I get that certain games can feel like comforting like that, but if you're not doing anything, there's so much more in the world you could be doing. Like, you could argue that could be something like a Minecraft, but I disagree with that, because in Minecraft you're still building and possibly getting further or whatever you're doing. You know, you're not kind of standing in the same point clicking and shite. I'm telling you, like, gaming has been fundamentally broken since Candy Crush and all that shit. For everyone who hates on it and says it's for old grannies, it's the same sons of bitches that played it. It's the same as the old Angry Birds and all that. I never touched that, never had access to it. People buying phones to play Angry Birds. That kind of shit is just empty. It's empty. Like right now, I'd be getting these points for playing a dumbass Bejeweled game. I am fully aware how pointless and stupid it is. So what I do is I just keep restarting a new game and then get the fuck out of it. Little time as possible. We don't have much on this planet. Don't spend it wasting it. Ready monster not attack often. And this one, we just started, so I think they're kind of just showing off stuff. Yeah. Enemies, cultists, so annoying. Yeah, I get you. Nice. New Strand. I'd say like a good portion of the game will be here, and then maybe people just saw it and thought it was Australia. I don't know. The Cupid. Cupid.
Chiral network coverage successfully expanded. Commencing data collection.
Nice. These are all little things that people have built already.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Oh, dang. Oh, nice, nice. A little star system. We got a little bit of stealth there. Swordsmanship, okay. Porter grade 12. Brave handler. Okay.
Porter grade increased. Congratulations.
Thank you. This is a bit different, little RPG elements to it. What's the bridge link stuff about? I'll probably have that as nothing. Got a lot for combat, obviously, because we whooped some ass. Career stats, okay. Total playtime. Cargo bandwidth. Piece of cargo. Piece of cargo.
Chiral network connection confirmed.
Thank you. Okay, I remember this. Now we've been in the latest corpse disposal
Until
equipment.
recently, we've been dealing with our dead by burying them in tar.
We got this cool like javelin stun rod thing. That's cool. Quantum Break is action second, story on first. Yeah, that was an interesting game. I think if that came out now, it would be appreciated more. It basically had a live action TV show in the middle of it. It's really good. You had like Lance Reddick in there, Sean Ashmore. At least it tried something different. I was Remedy as well. Okay, how are things in this region? I'm gonna get some sleep. Let the corpse dispose. If they don't dispose of the corpses, then we get into some serious trouble.
Nothing we can do to get rid of the BT area we created. Fear of BTs and damage from timefall and chiralium exposure will continue to be a concern. And let's not forget about the bandits willing to attack.
They're still trying to say
travelers
Leon
and
is not in the
facilities.
new Resident Evil.
But so long as we
Lies.
remain connected
It's pretty
to the
obvious.
network, we'll have access to new tools and technologies.
It's gonna be like
combat
Alan
these
Wake 2. You're
threats.
gonna have like
You brought us
6
more than
hours
a
as
connection
one
to the
as
outside.
Grace, is it?
You brought
And
us
6
home.
hours as Leon. We'll see. Who knows? Like, what could happen is all of these rumors and you know bills and stuff could end up being for other Resident Evil games. It was unthinkable about the corpse disposal. I'm gonna get something.
Thank you again.
I don't know who this guy even
Now
is.
get
Anyway.
started right
The
away and
randomer.
prepare.
Another
By
order.
the time you wake up, it should be good to go.
Of course, they have some immediately working for them. Feels like shit. Poor Sam. I guess that's the way it is. We're going to start on the Americas first. So you saw from a huge bunch of the trailers, you have a lot of enemies. You have this character that basically looks like a young Mads Mikkelsen, but also looks like a Solid Snake. So we'll see where that comes into it. Alright, we're going back to the pisser.
Please relax and enjoy your stay.
Can we get a shower? Good lord. Yeah, I hope that one day we'll get more about Quantum Break. There was little nods to it in Alan Wake 2 all over the place. Even got the actor back. Oh damn, look at these arms. Jeez. Alright. Story so far. Backpack. Repack. Oh, what's that? Materials. God, was it that tough what he was carrying? Some skills have improved as a result of his experience. KO resistance. Okay. Why does it sound when you do that it's like a telltale? You'll remember that. Use the toilet and shower. Oh, here we go. Jesus. Big fucking ass. The amount of feet that Kojima has 3D printed and the amount of ass that he's 3D scanned, like, that man is a minute. Yeah, this game is 80 quid as well. Like I'm not okay with that at all. He still has those hand marks from all those things crawling all over him as well. Nice. Sleepy snoozy snooze. No Monster Energy drink for you. We couldn't cut the deal. Sorry. We're gonna go with gamer subs. You know what they are actually? I don't ask me why, but they've actually got some Domino's pizza sponsorship. And there's actually like a funny running joke. It's one thing that was kind of spoiled. Oh, he's back on the beach. Nice. Yeah, you see this part a good bit too. It's very Adam and Eve. That's the vibe I got. That he was Adam and Amanel was Eve. This thing on his or Apocalypto. It's got the Cupid, which kind of looks like fingers or teeth. He's back on the beach. I think Sam now is not only a bridge between life and death. I think he's like acts like his Charon, you know. He's an actual porter. It's very clever. Porter we know as someone who tends to look after like a restaurant or something, you know, or the night porter, right? Oh, little baby handprints. Lou is a big part of that too. There's that. Yeah, that was another weird one. They're showing so much without explaining anything. The show that he has like almost like a crucifixion in the navel shows that he usually means they were never born. That means that's where your umbilical cord would be. It shows that he wasn't born. So that to me that says that Sam is neither living nor dead. Oh my God, there she is. I'll have to see what's going on with her. He was basically like playing God. So yeah, after that they did a recap for it. It was read out by Guillermo del Toro.
Are you alright?
What? She shouldn't be here, should
If
she?
you're worried about Lou, don't be.
This is a hologram or something, is it? No. Anyway, so they didn't explain enough
I'll
there.
admit, this stuff is pretty new.
All of
to
this
me.
stuff I'm throwing out there is
The
kind of
app has
theories
been
as well.
developed.
But don't think I know what's
Figuring out
going
why
on
the
either.
baby's
I
crying.
don't.
Getting the milk
But
just
I
warm
will never
enough.
forget that 3 hours of credits at the end.
It's had the perfect advice for every situation.
There's a conversation with Amelie, and we were walking on the beach. You can see that instead of beached whales there, you
So,
could tell. I knew it was a
How
hologram.
does it feel to be back in the saddle?
You could tell it was babies,
Works
lots of babies,
Same as it ever was.
like
It's the first
stillborn
time I've been
babies.
away from you.
As soon as I have the PlayStation on,
Trust me.
the heat it throws out just dries up the whole room.
Just focus on the
Dries out the air.
okay?
Yeah.
If I can buy a console to play this game, get with it, people. Alright. Time to go. Much a must have a sleep. Sam has made use of the toilet. Or has the toilet made use of you? What's interesting, I don't know if it showed up there, but he used to use the shower, and he was basically kind of shown that when he used the toilet and pissed in the shower, he would get bullets and grenades. Hi, how you doing? Customized look. Yeah, they were they were so excited for this, and yet Norman Reed is pulling on all these faces and stuff. Why me? And then like all of the lead up stuff, you know, he was being very cagey about it. And they would have this kind of tomorrow sign near Elle Fanning's character. We haven't met any of them yet. This game story is fucked. It is. It really is. How's it going, Arna? You mean this actual number 2? Or do you just mean in general? Have you played some of this? Some people are probably nearly finished already. Because they can't handle their shit. I remember when Last of Us Part 2 came out. We were finishing it that day. Just psychos. Absolute psychos. What's this? Oh, nice Kojima Productions. Cool. I want the game that this is based on. That's cool. You can move it around and stuff. Yeah, people just can't hold their piss. And these are the people like moaning about, you know, games not coming out fast enough and they complete them in a weekend. Just because Netflix reprogrammed your brain to binge stuff doesn't mean you need to binge everything in life. Aww. Cute. So this is Lou now. All grown up. And you tell me, especially that face there, you tell me that's not Elle Fanning. Bullshit. There's either going to be a time jump in the game or they're messing with us. Are these some of the pictures in the first game? Nice. Well, these are ones I took. They added all that shit later on, but you know my thoughts on photo mode. Photo mode are for virtual photographers and a bunch of gimps. It's complete waste of fucking time and resources. But you know, to each their own. Here we go. This used to be Monster Energy. You know me, I have some hot takes about this stuff. I get it. It's like, damn, dude. But that's just my thoughts on it. Like we're so obsessed with ray tracing and photo mode and pet the dog. We can't even get the fucking stable 60 frames a second. Come on. Yummy, yummy. Would you guys eat some of those bugs? I bet you would. Watch my friend play it. Nice, nice. It's good going to sleep just up by said. Oh, I appreciate that. I don't think that many people have old PS5s. Customized backpack. Let's see what we can do here. How far into it is he? Is he pretty far into it? Fabricate. Patches. Oh, look at all this. Exactly what I want in an €80 game. How about you? Put some fucking patches on a fake backpack. I know, I'm getting, at this point in my life, I'm getting old, and I'm getting seriously disillusioned with things like, just Sony added crap, you know? And that's why I find myself going back and playing more games and older games, and I find myself, honestly, like, going back to Nintendo and stuff. Test weapons, use the toilet, go to surface. And see if you press the wrong thing and you just empty the toilet all over. Alright, let's go on to the next mission. There it is. Not against this stuff. Like I said, if these things are like optional, I don't care. I just put them out of my mind. I moan about it and move on. Like, I don't use a lot of crafting. I don't use a lot of that stuff. But it's okay. But you can't sit there and tell me that adding all this farming to RPGs has made life better. You don't realize what they're doing, but they're creating these empty time wasting mechanics in games so you play the game for longer and don't trade it in. We've been doing that shit forever. Alright, now on to our next mission. Let's see what he's going to give us. I want to test out this fucking rod. That's sick. Let me get my rod out. Attack. Throw. I won't let me do it here. We're in a safe space. My safe space. I think a lot of people either don't have a PS5 or like this game is 80 quid. You think the average teenager is 80 quid? Fuck no, not unless mommy and daddy has a really fat fucking credit card. Fat wallets. The average teenager, like 18 up, would be hard pressed to have like 20 bucks on them. It wasn't going to cigarettes, drink, or vape or something. Hard enough out here, you know.
Be able to share all kinds of new data with you, expanding your fabrication options further.
Bam,
I heard that you're
bam.
planning to extend
So a lot of the new
coverage
Call of
to the
Duty got
south,
like to see this.
down as
So
far
they're
as that
doing
research facility.
20v20 modes and
So go ahead and pick
6v6
up the
modes,
order
kind of
I
like Rainbow
posted for you.
Siege 6.
I'll explain the
See how
finer
that goes,
details
right?
of the mission while you look at the map
Oh,
provided
that
by
got
ABAS.
leaked. I think they're trying to do something zombies in Spaceland. Yeah. Take on orders, fabrication. Yeah, this is where we used to do a lot of stuff. Yes. Yes, more boots. No, we want that ammo, girl. Let's see. Let's say here, fabricate. All 3D printed, of course. Backpack customization. We already did that. Customize look, recycle, and store. Bam, bam. Yeah, that's where the crystals come into. I wonder, was I supposed to be able to pick that up at the start? It's all good. Claim materials. Holy shit. Look at this. Materials stored in a facility can be withdrawn as cargo and transport to another location. Yeah. A lot of this stuff, density, durability, is cool. A lot of this stuff, you're probably better off waiting until you get access to the car and the bike and all that. It'll just be easier then, you know. Resins. Okay. Storage. Private lockers, yeah, I think they work like in their chest, they go with you. Conversation log features. VR training. There's so much stuff I don't think I've ever used. Alright, deliver one or more remote regions slowly, sending you more and more south, right? Around that mountain.
Your next
Number
destination
3.
is Via Libre.
Via Libre,
If
okay.
you bring them this delivery, you'll be sure to
I'll
earn
do
their
it.
trust. And once you've done that,
Nice.
you'll have an easier time convincing them to become part of the chiral network. Timefall is coming down hard in this area. Cargo containers that are exposed
Yeah,
to
a lot of
timefall
Nintendo
begin
stuff
to
has
degrade.
been doing that, like the
If
little
you carry container
Mario
repair
Maker
spray
moments
with
in
you, you
games.
can use it to mitigate
Zelda
these effects
having
before
the
it
dungeon
becomes a
creator,
problem.
like even this rock
Keep an eye out for the
sculpture
rivers
thing
and
in
bandit camps
Donkey
in the
Kong.
area
I'll
too.
probably use that once or
Hazards
twice,
like
unless
these
it's
can
part of the
make your
game.
life.
That's just me for you. Like
On your
you
way
would
to
argue
Via
that I'm
Libre,
not getting
you
enough
might
out of
pass
my
a
games.
post box we built.
I understand that.
We left behind some spare equipment in its shared locker.
Thank you.
If you see it, take a
It's
look
said
inside.
about the mules.
Everything is yours to use as you deem fit.
Okay. I thought I couldn't touch the
Also,
mule
if you
stuff.
have any extra equipment,
Use it to donate to other people. Yeah, that's part of the
with
the
a
online
moment's
stuff as well.
generosity, you can make another porter's day. Finally, each postbox has a private locker which can be used to store equipment for later use. And
Cool.
So what do you think? Have enough information
I
to
don't
plan
mind
your
the
journey to
gameplay
Via
loop
Libre?
of this game. Even with the delivery stuff, it's not overly bad. Let's see. Remember, there was such an amazing bit in the first game. You were coming over this ridge after climbing for so long. It was just right at the end. You were basically going. Was it like? I want to say it was like east to west coast, was it? I think so. And then you get to that west coast and you see the ocean, you see everything. It was like insane feeling. Really was like a marathon. Do I still have to plot the course? Yeah, draw a route. I don't really mind. I pretty much straight shot it unless there's some specific reason. Now, what's this one? What's in over here? Set it for a second. Armed hostiles. Okay, cool. I think it's going to be a while before they... See, there you go. Deep River. That's where it gets washed away. And you can see these things here. People have put them there. Climbing. Anchor. This guy here, Jinaren, put them there. Expert transporter. This guy here as well. A566. Some people found some reviewer stuff, which is really cool, like Gene Park and that. That is cool. Like, people like that. Yeah, they're forming a deeper connection in this game than they do in real life.
Delivery route finalized.
Alright. Close the route simulator. Proceed to remaining preparations. Yes.
This order calls for some pretty hefty cargo, to be sure. But don't forget to take into account all the other extras you'll need to carry to get the job done.
Yeah.
Every piece of equipment you take also adds to your overall weight. So
Okay.
run out of stamina halfway through a delivery, and you're in for a world of hurt.
No, we have the canteen. We're all good. Alright, so it's 41. It says one or more. Go to equipment fabrication. And it might help with our overall weight as well. You know, it's kind of like resistance training. So I'll try and do both. Okay. Is it very heavy to carry? Might be worth carrying both of these for now, and then we can set them down if we get into a combat situation or something. That's just my thoughts, because I find too much. Let's see, is that the second one? Carry in hands.
Make all necessary preparations for your delivery. When everything is in order.
I need to see what ammo I have. Did you give me anything else? Does it say here 30 out at 120? It might have given me more, did it? Fabricate equipment? No, we're good. Cargo management. This is my overall. Okay, let's see. Does it say how much ammo I have there? Salmon gear. It might have just, when we had a shower, it might have 30 out of 120. I think that's normal. Alright. Cool. Head out. Okay, nice. Yeah, they're a little bit menu heavy. Yeah, so what the idea is, you need to. That's pretty cool. You're gonna need to hold on to those buttons. L2, R2. Once I let go, it's gonna let go of the cargo. That's the idea. Oh shit! Is something happening? Be nice to know when if they'll start giving us some goodies, you know. Oh shit! Where did the packages go? Okay, there we go. Chime falling, yeah. Alright. The chime fall, and then what it does is it actually will fuck you up your shit. Where was the little thing you saw in the cutscene? Where did that go? I think it's already gone, is it? I don't see it. He's just showing us. Oh, here it is here. What is it? Are these getting damaged? Stay, put them inside for a second. What did we just get there? Let's test it out. I have a number of items. Blah blah blah. What was it? Was this thing metals? Is that it? Metals. Blood bag. Remote medical. Yeah. And if you're close enough to something, right? I think they've carried that over from the first game. If you're close enough to something, when you press the pause menu in the cargo, it kind of shows up in. Affected by Jinbot's sign. It shows up in the cargo manager basically. It's really good. You know in games like when you have equipment, you have to throw it on the ground, you just like stare at it. This game thought about that. Now can I put this into my application? Right. Private locker. Salmon gear out. You might need that for something though. Attach the suit. Offload store. Yes, add the storage. Thank you. That'll show up. Alright. They're just showing you about the time fall stuff. Basically, oh, are they actually getting hurt, are they? What does that mean? What's that red thing? Are they disappearing? It's weird. What was that red thing mean? But yeah, your items will kind of get fucked up in the time fall. Basically like degradation. Looks like you don't have to hold the buttons down now. Oh, you do, okay. He can't quite make up his mind, can he? Alright, buddy boy. That's the spirit. Okay, where are we heading off though? Behind us? He's chilling there. It's down that way. Alright. So you want to kind of get out of the time fall stuff as quick as possible. So you can slowly degrade your packages. Shouldn't be too big of an area. Is it still going? Oh, alright. I'm going the right way. I'm here. What are these things? Cryobite? Okay. Try and go along that side. Okay, so we're kind of aiming for this side of that mountain. Okay, go! Is it still in the time fall? You'll kind of recognize if there's like little black spots on it. Kind of see it maybe a little bit. I have to say, I think this would be a better idea. What's all that stuff on my shoulders? I mean, if we do come across anything worth a damn. Oh shit. Whoa! Look at that. That's the post bar. Look at that dude. It's so cool, huh? Virtuous carrier. What have you got? Pop out like. I don't have the option to like, how do I activate terminal? Okay. Not all rain will do that. Postbox features, fabrication, facility storage. I don't have anything. Fine, that's cool though. He only registers one input. There you go. Go! I could check and see if the stuff is all fucked up in there. Yeah, here we go. They're talking about earthquakes and it's going to be like a flash flooding. Let's see if this river is starting to get bigger and bigger. And once we get into a combat scenario, yeah, I can lay this stuff somewhere to rest, clear out the base, then pick it up without risking the damage, you know. Number of items required for delivery. Yeah. Okay, let's see. See any bad guys around it? Nice. Alright, tag them up, tag them up. You saw me tag multiple people that first encounter, right? And when we went into combat, they had tagged one singular human being. I don't know about you, but fuck that tater salad. There's another that's been tagged. Like, it's like a standard video game binoculars. Like, it will tag. That's what a lot of them do now, but back in the day, you had to tag to save your life. It's crazy. Ubisoft have literally like 17 games to show and showed nothing. It's so strange. Maybe they're all waiting for Gamescom. They have multiple Far Cry projects, multiple Assassin's Creed, Beyond Good and Evil 2, Rayman's supposed to be coming back, obviously Just Dance coming out your asshole every 5 minutes. You know, like, what the fuck are they doing? Splinter Cell remake, Prince of Persia remake. I don't know what they're doing. Like, that's just the ones off the top of my head. It's meant to be, you know, Division stuff going on, and, what's it called? Or we can get this guy normally, can't we? Right, sorry, I'll press everything on. So yeah, it's so weird, I don't know. And then EA as well, like EA not showing up at all. This guy good, do you think? Get stranded, bitch! Yeah! Yes, you've just been stranded. What the hell? You can't just make it work, Cyber, stop it. It's a strand-like game. I just whipped out my strand like that. You've been thunder-stranded. That's not real. Honestly, with these kind of games, I just wait for a video game donkey to do videos on them. It fucking cracks me up. Honestly, he's getting a bit older now. He's getting sentimental in his old age. He's probably like 35 or something. Sleepy, sleepy, snoozy, snooze. Enemy heard a gunshot. I fucking hope they did. Now, you saw me tag this place like it was Christmas, right? And it didn't get him. Okay, we good? Oh, I think we got more. Oh, just threw a grenade. So cute. Throw this grenade, bitch. Nice. Alright, 4 dead and I only wasted 10 ammo, not bad. Looks like there's someone still around, combat scenario happening. As you can see, they're not telling me that there's dudes around. Clearly, like every other game, they all know I'm here. Okay, let's say I stop pussyfooting around. Let's get our rod out. Start waving around, doing the helicopter. See what happens, you know. Fucking go! Look at that, that was an amazing shot. Ooh! Nice. The name's Porter, bitch. Sam Porter, bitch. No, wait, I got that wrong. Oh, fuck! Nice. He wants to throw it at me. I'm gonna throw it at you. Boom! I completely missed. I'm gonna punch his lights out. Oh no, I'm gonna fall over instead. Like a little turkey who lost his footing. Smack-a-doo. Smack-a-tree. Smack-a-4. Smack my pea. Nice. You're dead. Through the power of Jesus Christ and anime. And Jesus Christ, of course, is actually Hideo Kojima. Hideo Jesus Christ. Okay. Sons of Kojima. She here. Hold on, I gotta get my cargo out. Oh god. She invited me over. If I don't get my cargo out, she's gonna leave me. Carry in hands. No, if I just go in... Oh, I think you have to put it in the tool rack first, right? Doesn't this sound exciting? I'm gonna put it in my tool rack. Stop giving me the stinky tongue, please. Anyone else want some? Ain't no bitch. See, look, do I lose cargo? Like, what does that mean? Like, calling out to me. Is anybody alive? I gotta hit him with this. BAM! Damn, I've successfully hit them 0 times. And it keeps falling over. He's like a little chicken who lost his mother fucking way. Buck, bitch. Nice. I think we're still in these scenarios. If you think I'm not gonna play this game like this, you got another thing coming. That's right. You got your penis coming, and then you got another thing coming. I don't make the rules. This is That's how it sounds. Okay, can we just kill one of these guys? Is it successfully able to kill one? You know. Harold? Get him! Shania Twain! Oh yes, we got him. We got him. Through the power of Jesus Christ and Shania Twain. Right, is he dead or is he just shakaloo? I think he's dead. How many dudes are here? How come they have like multiple spears but I throw one and it's over? Who did that? I think there's a guy over here somewhere, isn't there? And it's still kind of a bit wooden. Sleepy! All that armor, all that stuff. Ooh, container spray, I'll take that. Nice, that'll be good for when I want to. Apparently there's more dudes in here. I'm killing them all with one headshot, who cares? That's right, it's all about the BT. Who did that? Did he shoot me from up there? Catcher in the rye. Oh man, look at that classic. Kojima, you know, you're the guy who invented Metal Gear Solid. Why in the fuck sauce, tartar sauce, are you using modern standards for shitty ways of suspicion meters when they all know where I am immediately? I taught you better than this, Mr. Kojima. Kojima? Kojima's Kojima. Maybe I'll get them with like a Hail Mary. I hate that they all know where I am. That is, as the good Lord used to say, gay! Why are we still doing this in video games? There's no possible way that the whole base would know where I am. And not just know where I am, pinpoint me within a fucking ounce. Look at all the rain freezing. Yeah, it's been long since known that pretty much after Metal Gear Solid 3, that Kojima fell in love with graphics. He became a graphics little whore. Little baby back bitch whore. And he would only ever do things for the sake of graphics. None of it makes any fucking sense. The man has a suspicion meter from here from Timbuktu. There's one to the left of me. But then it's freezing the goddamn rain. Alright, we done? No, I still think we're in happy joyland. Thing is, none of them are going to drop ammo, so doing all this is very unnecessary. I just don't want my packages to get lost or degrade or something. Come on, who's next? We're doing all this with a shitty AR. Imagine what we do if we had a sniper rifle. Headache pills. I enjoy anything else. I don't think we even need these, do we? What do they do anyway? It's for stamina. With them headache pills, man, I'm fucked. We got canteen blood bag. Where did the headache pills go? Container repair kit. Cool. Nah. Urination is back. That's good. Remember, urination would get rid of the bad guys. Always remember. Always remember. Works in real life too. No one wants to fight a guy pissing on him. What does this say? What do these painkillers provide container damage and instant relief drowsiness? I think my health came back, didn't it? Drowsy. Touch the suit. Carry in hands. Touch the suit. How do I use them? It's headache pills in the size of the fucking box. Really is Amazon delivery. Auto range, salmon gear. How do I use them? Maybe you just can't. You think? I just don't need them. Who knows? Stop giving me a thumbs up. Right, from the music we must still be in a combat scenario. There he is! Yes, goodbye. I can't believe they gave us guns straight off the bat. More bandit boots. Oh, is he okay? What's wrong with him? He's tired? I think that was... I hesitate to rethink your route. What was that all about? To show that the combat was over? How is his stamina? No, it's not great. I think we will have a bit of that canteen. Nice. Said I could refill it in the rain. Did I do that? Water consumed. Making use of tall grass, crouch. Oh, I did that. I made use of that tall grass. Let's see how these packages are doing. Nice. No, undo, unlock. Okay, cool. That's cool they give you an undo button. How many times do I press the wrong button? Oh shit, this stuff, did it get damaged? Look, the water is rising. Look, it's flooding over here. Jesus, better get my shopping out of deliver one, blah, blah, blah. Crouch, blah, blah, blah. Okay, good. Nice. I mean, you don't have to do that. As she said, you can go through different routes. Let's go, but at least there's definitely way more combat. I don't think you actively got into a combat situation in the first game for at least 3 or 4 hours, unless you did what I did, which was fail the stealth. But I think because if you don't have adequate guns and a few grenades, you're not going to kill those BTs anyway. There's far too much health. Let's go. Cow syrup, additional repair materials. Thanks, cow syrup. Fuck, that was a bad time to look at cow syrup. What's wrong there? Maybe you can't balance properly? No, you fucker. You're not balanced properly while they're in your hands. How did he fall over there? General repair. Yeah, I don't know if they need repairing. I have to go and check that out. Check it out. I don't think so. Right? Let's see here. There we go. Remote medical unit. Container damage. They're fucked. Load on to pickup off-roader. Where is that? Where? Carry on back. Alright, where's the container spray? That is. Okay. Spray that shit. I thought you could see the light. No, not on self. What are you doing, boy? Spray the fucking packages. Spray, point forwards. Okay, Jesus Christ. What are you spraying yourself for? Links Africa. Alright, fully. Okay, so I wonder how they got damaged. There we go. Drive this bitch. Ladder. Where was the other container spray? Okay, good. They're trying to be nice to you. Did someone leave that there for us? Whoever did, you're very nice. Cargo management. Ladder. Put that into. Nice. I don't know if I want these in the back of this because carry them on my back and then drive. Because it won't the rain affect it? Oh, there's no rain there anyway. Cargo management. Use vehicle. Off we go. Yeah. Don't know if somebody put this here for us or what. Alright. Let's go. We'll be there in no time. Oh, there might be more dudes in the bridge here. No, he still shoved things in the back. Metals. Metal gear. Look at this thing. I know he has it on his back. Make up your mind. Hold, they're falling off now. Halt! Someone's joking on me. Off we go. Put him in the back. Alright. Let's see here. I want this thing to get swept away. Approaching cargo weight limit. Where are we going? Down that way? Okay, maybe we can give the river a little rim job. Excuse me, Caputo. It said I could drift. It's got some boost. That's right. Elon's future. Jesus Christ. Call that boost, motherfucker. What's this one? Another post box. You use additional likes. You will get no likes, and you will like it. That. What's wrong with this fucking world, man? Too busy like and subscribe, you little brainwashed dweebs. I gotta like everything. Like it, like it, like it. Like, oh my good lord. You wonder why your brain's mush. You've been so disillusioned for so long. Poor, tiny, little melted brain peon. Where do I press the like button? Where do I sign up? Sign up to my ass. Alright, we're probably there. That's like the Warner Brothers stuff. We got like a jungle area over there too. Crossing rivers and wetlands. The bike is where it's at, but I tell you, I didn't do much deliveries on the bike. I only ramped that fucker off mountains and ridges and stuff. Parkour, baby. The day I was born, I hit an ollie outside of the womb. Vida Libre. That's all that's left. It's like little scrapyards. Not much of a town, but look, like what you can get. Honey, I'm home. Can I drive this bitch in here? I get the feeling that's a no. Let me in! Please. Please, I have ample parking. You have arrived. In your pants. Everyone's pointing and laughing. Stop! Alright. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I'm home, hello? Someone get the waffles ready for me. Or else. Wait, actually, 8%. Yeah, they did get a little bit damaged, didn't they? Hold on. The thing is, the spraying yourself, which is very nice, unfortunately would miss a lot of this stuff too. No, what are you doing? Don't be afraid. Spray yourself. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Spray, yes. Spray out the metals too, yes. The medicine, yes. Keep spraying. It sprays the lotion, or against the lotion. Either way, lotion. Okay, deliver that. What about the metals? Metal. This one has apparently 8% still damage, even though it says 40. What? Alright, job's a good one. Poor bastard, he's like, I was 11 months vacation, paid leave. Now I'm back in the habit again. Poor devil. Yeah, the quicker we like blast through these first little areas, the better.
Did the timefall give you a lot of trouble?
They're just trying to reintroduce us to as many mechanics as possible. Thank you. How was it? Nice. S for sexual rot. Exceptional quantity targets. Stop it. That's right. I absolutely didn't spray them 5 seconds ago. Just always that way. Thank you. Thank you.
Did not think we would ever get this back, but
I know, headache. You've been giving people a headache for too long.
Thank you so much for bringing. I have to say, this was well worth the wait. I had a feeling you wouldn't let me down. Time to connect the Cupid. Once we're part of the chiral network, we'll be able to use these remote medical units you brought.
I'm seeing more and more people like push away, and the devs push away from battle royale stuff, and it's all more extraction shooter and like oh, I got a Death Stranding ad for Death Stranding, and fucking what's it called, extraction shooter and like Rainbow Siege stuff. Bang, bang. Nice. Doing it. Alright, I wonder do we have to do the whole in Mexico? La madre. Oh yeah, we're getting into a bit of a foresty area, okay. Cupid, chiral network, PCC level 1. Device allows you to build basic structures within the chiral network. I'm gonna use that. Oh, look at this. That's the quacker I was talking about. Nice. Maybe it was South America and not Australia. Okay, I bet watch the combat slider. What? Every time. Oh, we're getting there already. Jeez. Nice.
Chiral communications
What the fuck is she wearing? Why is her legs pink?
I can finally use one of these medical units to assess the condition of the child I'm carrying.
Oh, it's one of them
I just
mumus.
pray they're strong and healthy.
It's a
The elderly
mumu.
residents here will also be happy to receive proper medical care. Oh, seems like you should be capable of fabricating PCC.
Fabric PCC all over the place.
Of course.
Okay, thank you. I won't be doing much building. Something the matter with your babe?
I'm not sure.
I should have given birth to my child ages
Oh
ago.
God.
But for some reason, the fetus seems to have stopped growing at 7 months. If something's wrong with my body, I can't tell what it is.
Sounds like a
The not
time
knowing is
fall
driving
stuff.
me insane.
Can I help somehow?
But with one of our new medical units,
There you go. You're welcome.
I want to believe
Name the
I can
baby
still
after me or
bring
else
this
I'm coming
child
back.
into the world.
Can you imagine? Old people.
The only people that still live here other than myself are elderly.
Really?
The last of the younger residents decided to risk it all and leave for Ciudad Nudo del Norte a while
Yeah,
back.
like a lot of these areas,
Too
you
many
never.
bandits
I don't know
in
why they
these
didn't
parts.
just create like an underground
The one I used to
village or a town
We took
one
what we
time,
wanted and
but
didn't
inside
care
these
about
bunkers
anyone
is
but
like a
ourselves.
fallout shelter of people.
But
We don't get to see
after I got
nobody.
pregnant,
I always
I
found that so
realized
strange.
I
I
could
can understand
not
the
keep living
isolation and
like
stuff, but wouldn't it be
To clean
nice
up my
to
act.
see the work we're doing?
Start living for someone else. My friends didn't understand at all, so they ditched me, left me to wander on my own. Until the people here agreed to take me in. Even though the poor souls are struggling with all kinds of health issues. That's why we
Yeah,
put
I
in
do
the order
love
for
the old
these
Metal
remote
Gears, and
medical
I know
units.
Kojima is a great director, but what always pissed me off about his fandom, you know, the cult, was that they just don't give enough respect to the whole team. This man is definitely a good director, but please, for the love of God, if you don't think there is at least 300 people behind him doing stuff, you have got nothing going. You could probably add another 1,000 to that 300. You think about all the celebrities he enacts, and they had to get a confirmation from Sony XDev. Like, it's very obviously that Sony are sort of funding, giving some tips on, you know, XDev is kind of an outreach development part of that. It used to be called the ICE team, but obviously I changed the name for good reasons. But they were basically a small kind of group that was born out of Naughty Dog that would go around and basically make every PlayStation game look like sublime. They just had the tools, they knew how to optimize and just create that kind of that seal
A
of
new
approval.
order has just come through for you.
It was an
Looks like
incubation
the
team.
residents of the C1 South
Xbox have a
Distribution
similar
Center
one
need
too,
you to
but
recover
nowhere
some
near as
cargo
close
from a bandit
as
encampment and bring it to them.
XDev and that, you know.
You can review the specifics of the order when you get around.
Okay.
So once I'll
Yapping away, love. I thought we were going to help her. Sometimes they'll have separate missions around the area. Those act as side content and stuff, but those really boil down to go here. Like, it's the ultimate fetch simulator when you do that stuff. I don't tend to do those a lot. I did a few of them and realized what I was getting myself into. But more importantly, what I wasn't getting myself into. Drop cargo, can't recover. Redeploy cargo to return all orders cargo to its starting position. Damn. No cargo which has been lost or destroyed. Doesn't make any sense. So if it's dropped and can't recover it, so it gets stuck basically, but if it's destroyed, it's destroyed. You start the mission over. I mean, if you're sending it back to the place, you might as well. Anyway. Alright, so let's see what we got going on. So she has a... That's where we're going now. We're going in. We're getting there. We are getting there. We've come a little ways, you know. Probably around there where we started. We're getting there. I think you just would have went around this way, but clearly not. At least we'll get a little bit of greenery for our fuck's sake. Alright. Anything else there? Build the watchtower in this specific location. Is that part of the mission? Cover all the... Okay, we have to do a little bit of bandit stuff. Content damage. Cargo and delivery. Okay. Cover a set of density gauges en route. Whoops. I don't know why that one's there. It's not really... Select multiple now? Didn't say anything about it. Oh, the little map. 12 voxels. Order info. Yeah. We got this over here. That one's like a little side thing or whatever. We'll try and build it. What's that? Vehicle. Oh, it tells you how much you have. One person. We might be able to keep taking the vehicle. I don't know. I think they've specifically put this here so you can't bring the vehicle. Ooh, the bastards. You can have a look. Okay, I guess.
Okay, Sam. Are you ready? Then I'll bring you up to speed with what I know. The order you've undertaken is to recover chiral density gauges that have been stolen by bandits and taken back to their base. The base is located in some overgrown ruins, so you'll have a hard time getting a clear view of it. You might want to construct a watchtower nearby before you charge in. With it, you can get a better handle on the situation and improve your odds of getting the job done quietly. But that's not all, of course. Other porters are also able to make use of your structures. This way, you can help out.
What about
Think
a
about what I
sniper?
told you, and best of luck to you out there.
Thank you. What's this supposed to be? Warning. Spider Hill. Oh, fuck no. Mysterious spider-like creatures that many people reported seeing in the area. Man, fuck that shit. Let's see. Does it say about a grow root? Here we go.
Commencing root creation.
Commencing. What's that say? Is yellow supposed to be better or something? Yellow good? Who fucking follows the route? Present him here to me. I'm gonna kick his ass. I don't. Give me the fuck out of here. It's kind of cool now. Spider Hill. What's this? Point of interest. I have no point of interest. I am only stupid. Is that good now? Close it. Yeah. PCC of the watchtower. Yeah. Cargo pickup. Select. Yeah. Good to go. Backpack customization. Route simulator. Head the fuck out. We didn't rest there, so I think skippity do that. Okay, probably won't have me much ammo. It should be okay. Piss and the shit. What was that? You monster people. Head out on the highway. Oh, I will. You just go have that baby now. Woo! Yeah, that looks very good. You know, nice. It feels like a continuation, like literally a continuation of the first game, which is a good thing. But I'm gonna be that motherfucker. Why did it take so long? I'm gonna be that guy. I'm sorry. I'll always be that guy. It's taken 6 years. You'd assume they'd be already in the middle of making it, like mid the first game. Get me. Cargo management. Yappity yap yap yap. His armor is so cool and you just never get to see it much because it's just covered in fucking Amazon packages. Fucking Labubu dolls everywhere. Hey Boo Boo! Another fucking Labubu doll for the masses. Absolute fucking morons. Guys buying into trends again. Not a single original thought in their brain. Nice. Destroy. Oh, that fucked it up. They're chasing after me. Dirty bastards. Spiders. Oh. Chiral triggers short circuits. More of this chiral stuff. Are they coming after me? Chiral is their little made up energy source. It's like life energy. Chiropractic. Spider Hill? There's something on the ground there? No, it's just a random ass rock. What's that supposed to be? That's one of my tags, I think. Alright, we're actually getting further through. Whoa. Low battery, I don't know. Yeah, that's because of the spiders. We're getting further through here than I thought. If we be all gentle and don't squish too many, they won't short circuit my shit. Go, man, go! Oh shit! Nice, totally lazy way of doing this. Oh, they're gonna flood you. They're gonna flood the engine. Spider Hill. We don't even know if they're aggro to us. Spider Hill does whatever a Spider Hill does. Spins a web any size. Gonna eat some curly fries. Look out! Ah. Game over, yeah. Okay. But as far as she goes, sadly.
I'm stretching my legs.
No, we ain't stretching no legs. I have accidental 2 ladders.
A new feature has been made available for
Okay, aid requests. Cover 4 beloved walking sticks washed away in the floods. Huh? Now she tells me, you fucking tired, I'm not going back. Have you met me? I'm not going back, I'm sorry. I always keep one ladder on me, but also, fuck the ladders. Let's go. We knew there was going to be a little bit of charade. Probably could find a way to get the truck through, but it's all good. What's this meant to be? Oh, the anchor things. Like, people do that. They do the anchors and the zip lines. Like, he will just make it over normally. Anyway, I think people just love a good struggle. Struggle boots, special alloys. Yeah, these are good too. Alright. I think I'll finish off this little mission. Ooh. Now it really does feel like South America. I'll probably call it there because I think the Mexico part's probably like 5 or 10 hours long. See. Oh yeah, we should build the. I'm gonna go slow down there. It's not so aggressive with the. That was the most annoying part about it, but the balancing stuff. It's not really that aggressive with it. Fine actually. Eventually, at the end, like I would do whatever the package they wanted me to bring. It was mainly about running and gun and grenades and stuff. Alright, let's get your fucking... Just because they want me to do this, let's do your little watchtower stuff. I'll probably never use this again. Take a quick piss. Get ready. Will not let me take a piss. Get ready. Wiener. Deployed. Urinating in 3, 2, 1.
No,
Nice.
I'm not feeling the call of nature.
Yeah, and now we have a chiral crystal mushroom. Dude, it's not enough piss. We're not seeing enough piss. Ninja's not seeing enough piss. Getting very angry. If you equipped your penis, I still see like a stupid fucking ninja giving out to kids. Where is this stuff? Is it over here? PCC. Well, I had a little bit of PPC. Watchtower. Nice. I'm gonna build this watchtower on my site of piss. Alright. There you go, build. You build me. Alright. We're building.
Okay.
There it goes. Do we not have to? It's crazy. You used to have to add stuff to it. That's mad. Just free, is it? Portable unit. You used to have to add stuff. Emperor Ross, hello, how's it going? Welcome. You used to have to add like resources to it, so it would build it, you know? Nice. Okay, so how do we use the watchtower? I call the there we go. Square. Survey the land. It seems to be working for me. There we go. Beep, boop, 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 boop. Alright, let's tag him and bag him. Electric rods. If there's electric rods, there's enemies nearby. Nice. Now we can go slower or higher. Zoomity zoom zoom. It's a ladder, but it's on that man's back. Are you tagging the enemies this time? Finding a little bit it's not tagging all the enemies. Let's see. That last base had about, we saw it was about 10 men. Container repair kit. The little blue ones are the tags, but I know the items are getting in confused. What they should do is have a way of getting between. As far as I can tell, there's only 4 people. Unless I'm missing more. Let's make sure there might be some inside the base that we just can't tag right now because they're right there, you know. Pretty good. Yeah, I hope you're having a lovely Friday. Friday. You're taking care of yourself. Playing this new game, Death Stranding 2. It's pretty fun so far. Kind of standard, like an Amazon delivery man at the end of the world, mixed with some shooting. Down we go. Focusing on distant objects, compass mode, zoom in. Yeah, we did all that. Problem is, unless I go full stealth,
You should have more faith
hard
in
to do.
yourself.
What the fuck's he talking about?
Trouble nearby.
Yeah. Harder to do. This is a problem with Metal Gear Solid 5 as well. They're great games, but stealth just goes out the window once you go semi-open world with it. It's far too much. Alright. Anybody around? I see him walk around the back. Stolen by the bandits. Let's see, 2. Which way is he facing? Sleepy, sleepy, snooze, snooze. There you go. It's okay. Or spray. We're already good on that. I don't need to carry like 4 of them. What we got here? Chiral density gauge. Not really sure what that is, but I think she needs 4 of those, isn't she? Yeah, we can drop other things. Alright. Next up so far on the tag. Still see 4 plus the one we killed. 5, and there's one up here. He could be a sniper. I think he'd be walking back this way, so he might catch us. We're going fucking find out together, aren't we? Which way is he facing? Pick up. Can't tell with the way they are. I should be holding my breath while I do that, but I don't bother. Nice! Lovely! Nice. Would you be interested in custom designs? Are you a graphic designer? You chilling? Lost? Wait, cargo lost climbing anchor. Oops. Oh, losing cargo. Move too far from your cargo. It'll be distributed to other porters. What? I didn't move. Maybe I left it ages ago. To the base. At least now we know. I got 6 total, see? See if we can get a little stealth on. Nice. Pick up, yeah, there's a lot of pickups. Are they just the crystals? Or? Barely see if there's little things. You have to slow down just to pick that stuff up. Alright. Sneaky, sneaky. This is a pretty fast moving. Gotta be careful, you will get swept away. Once you hit this thing, that's kind of, think of it like a visual for a Wi-Fi signal. Once you go that, you're not in the chiral network. And be careful there, he went out of stealth mode. 4 out of 6, or 4 out of 6 left. Don't know which way this guy's facing. Let's hold our breath, bitch. How long can you guys hold your breath? Okay, he's doing that. See, if he goes around patrolling. No, he's patrolling that way. He might turn around the other way. And his friends are on the move too. Come on. Come on, pick another place. What noise are they making? What the hell? Is that guy pissing over there? I think he is. This guy gonna move? There you go, finally. Oh shit, someone can see me. I have to kill this guy as quick as possible. Someone just saw me. What a distance, holy shit. He hasn't found me yet, he's just spotted me. We might be able to hide a little bit here. Alright, who's on the hunt? They're just looking. Haven't spotted me yet. Do a little scan. This guy's having a look over here. We got some serious distance that they cover, huh? Did they see me? What's that noise they made? Maybe they were alerting the other guys. Who knows? Your Discord, okay, nice. Cheers. You used to only have to hold your breath around the BTs. Oh no, why did he do that? That's supposed to be a stealth thing. This is why I kinda low-key hate stealth in modern games. It don't make no sense. What's this guy doing? He's like picking shit up off the ground. What are you doing? Man, I got it down. We need like a silencer. Whoa! A little bit high there. Guess the other guy's gonna hear now as well. Definitely come and having a look. Nice. There was an option, I just picked whatever was the default option, but I want to say it, but it's been piss easy so far. Just say it. Definitely should have raised it up a bit, shouldn't I? See, can we get this guy for the stealth? For the one time! Also have to be wary that there might be others alive. Yeah, the whole game definitely plays like Metal Gear Solid 5. We'll see. I hear that they've messed around with the controls for Metal Gear Solid 3. I was saying that this game, Metal Gear Solid 3, sort of going at it. You know, it's not necessarily the case. But 2 months between them, you know. Is he gonna come this way? You get a bullet to the brain. You walk much slower when you breathe in, which I don't really get that. But anyway, breathe in, breathe out. found the feed. Look how far away I was able to stealth that guy. Apparently the guy on the ridge caused trouble. Yeah. Sense made 0. Everything else shucking about. That's how I feel about that stuff. That's what's wrong with stealth. We have gone so far into the nonsense that we can't seem to pull ourselves out. This is the father of stealth in modern games, you know. There's 2 of those, so I can just use that one up. Alright, I don't know if they got damaged, but we'll see. The fact that the spray itself gets damaged is fucking hilarious. The fact that the game feels the need to tell you that. Ah, yeah. Spray me like one of your French girls. Alright, I also think even when it's empty, yeah. They fucking leave the empty thing on you. It's still like a little bug. Okay, I think we did everything, right? She okay with that, with the watchdogs, or watchtower? What's the plan now, little man? Look at that thing over there. That's cool. Little base. What's the plan now? We did everything, right? It said like to go out that route. We'll cover all chiral density. Yeah, out for delivery, not acquired. Did I miss one? You sure? One over there, is there? Do you see one? Didn't it say 4 out of 6 and then it doesn't have it there anymore because I got them all? Guess I'll have a lot. Hiding too much cargo. You sit here? Oh, because I didn't pick up any. I may now. Cover. Okay. Yes, page. Let's see. Cargo management. I don't think like I genuinely. Why do I still have this? Do I still let you build basic structures? And yes. Handmade necklace. Is that the thing I was supposed to? Handmade necklace. Okay. Chemicals. Assault rifle. Ladder. Bandit boots. That should be okay. Wait, where's the auto arrange? I like that. Yeah, that's really handy. Keeps the balance a bit better. Okay, let's go to the next place and deliver all chiral. Careful. So where is it? I'll have to do the compass one. I think it's down there somewhere. Saner. Is it over there? Custom marker. Did they ever remove those custom markers? It's down this way. Through the jungle. Cyber Witch updates on game. On this one, pretty good so far. We've gone through a couple of bandit bases and kicked ass. We haven't found any of the big monsters yet. Now we're just chilling. It's definitely a little bit, you know, like the first game, a little slow at the start, but I'm liking it. Still a bit more action than that, you know. I can't lie, like if you don't like the first game, this one's not going to change your mind, sadly. Still a beautiful game. It's just the way it is, right? And then like this has the €80 price tag and people can moan up and down sideways and is it a Sony game, is it not a Sony game? Well, it comes with a fucking Sony price tag. That's not cool. I just got off the back of like playing back to back like 4 credible indie games, all of them less than 20 each. You can basically get all of those for the same price as this. You make the choice. Let's see. I do like the story, no matter how batshit insane they are. I like those. The same with Metal Gear Solid. Like if you've ever played Metal Gear Solid game, they're equally batshit. So yeah, we're making our way across, walking past Mexico. We got a little bit of music. Nice. I was about to say anti-fragile. But see, can we slide down here without losing stuff? Careful, careful, careful. You gotta go nice and slow. Nobody would fall on these buttons and slide down. Nice. Yeah, we'll see. See how it goes. We had these weird spiders as well. We haven't met any of the bad guys or anything. It's still like, honestly, I think this whole Mexico section is probably a mini tutorial, except it's 5 hours long. As I had heard the main game is in Australia. It's up to yourself. Like I think if you keep an eye out, like Epic has given away the first game on Epic Games free like 2 or 3 times at least now. So if you ever want to, but if you're like me and you value your own time, it's up to you. I think if you want something that gives you this grand spectacle with also a great story as well as agency and graphic fidelity, you've got Red Dead Redemption 2, you know, or some of the Mafia games like that. It's a wonderful engine. It's up to yourself. not trying to shy you off this game. If it's your cup of tea, then go for it. Nice. Borderlands 4 price most embarrassing thing this year. You think so? But now they went back to 70. They did it because of the pushback, didn't they? Alright. Approaching destination. Hopefully the audio's not too loud. Oh, nice. He took that as a bit of a... that wasn't that hard of a thing to do, was it? He was like, woo, as if he just completed a marathon. I don't remember the first game showing the marks on Sam's shoulders from the cargo. I definitely saw the little handprints. But, you know, trust Kojima to make a game, just like with Metal Gear Solid, where you've got just absolutely interdimensional, like high brain thinking mixed with, you know, the most basic gun combat, which is still great, you know. I love that. The man needs to make some movies now because it's just fucking crazy. I think once he goes to movies, we'll never see him again. So that's technically the 4th delivery we've done. Probably like over 100. Country, it's almost 5,000 up here. Yeah, that's so silly. So they haven't changed the price for it. Maybe give it a while. Maybe they thought it was going to be 80, and then he stayed at 70.
I assume you're here to drop off that stolen cargo.
Oh, nice. I gotta change. I need to change that out. Captain Blood to roughly. But yeah, pretty standard. Right now it feels like Death Stranding 1. No more, no less. There's another S. I didn't even spray it this time, so okay. Still getting the likes. The likes made more sense in 2019, although I've kind of removed myself from a like system or liking anything since like 2013 or something. I was like, I'm fucking done with this. I stopped going to Facebook in 2009 and I haven't touched it since. And the only liking they do is the odd YouTube video. But it doesn't even save your video properly, so I used to have to create separate playlists just for my save stuff, and then as time went on, Google Plus broke stuff, and then now you have saved and watched later, which helps. Alright. Nice. See, the unfortunate thing about me is I'm on a little bit of catch up here because people have been playing this since Monday. Didn't come out Monday, just special treatment. And then my copy has been dispatched since like lunchtime on Wednesday, but I didn't get it till today, so it's shitty luck. So I'm on catch up. Honestly, I'm having so much fun with like Ruffy and Bygone Dreams and even Chronicles of the Wolf. I'm just chilling. I'm happy. There you go. That's a little bit of South America. You can see it's only just Mexico. Like it doesn't even go fully into South America. I don't know if we'll be visiting that at all. But if we are going to go to Australia, how's that going to work? When I first heard of that, it made me think of that wild, you know, like what a lot of Mad Max takes place in Australia and New Zealand, but he's like driving across entire nations, you know. It's kind of wild. And in that bit in like the day after tomorrow, where the like Earth freezes over, and he's basically walking across the entirety of parts of the Atlantic Ocean, which is fucking cool. I always like that movie, even if it's like disaster spectacles. There's nothing wrong with a blockbuster like that, you know. They started to get a little bit worse. Like I've watched, what was that, Geostorm? That was pretty rough. Too much time and space yapping. And I was like, what? Jared Butler is like the action hero, and you have him sitting around in space. And then San Andreas with The Rock in it was okay, but it's just not the same. And you put The Day After Tomorrow, even 2012, just barely. It's a little bit cringe, but it has some fun bits in it. I like a good disaster movie. You have a disaster movie that sort of takes itself seriously and can be fun, and you've got one that, like Sharknado, that doesn't take itself seriously. A disaster movie can be anything. It can be like even those Poseidon Adventure and all that. It's the same thing. Alright, you can see clearly what kind of a player I am, right? It's like combat with a little bit of smidgen of stealth, and then that left side is gonna be hurting. That's basically serviceman. I guess that's doing extra activities. Bridge link, I would assume that's doing community stuff, like building bridges for people. And then porter is more of the missions as well. But this is interesting, that little star. I wonder why they picked the star for the United. Instead of United States of America, it's United Cities of America. There you go. Nice. So you got to say.
It's high time we got on the chiral network.
Speaking about catastrophe story, anything good?
We just shared some
Deserts.
data with you
Kingdoms with boxes, punch, Christopher Nolan level of art direction. Oh, I like that. Remember Ubisoft Experience Am I Alive game? Yes! I Am Alive, yeah. That was a pretty good game, wasn't it? Post-apocalypse, in a city, and there was nearly no bullets in... I still bring that game up. It's pretty rough, but still fun. You have nearly no bullets in the game, so you spend the whole game bluffing. So you'll have these guys that are about to come kill you, and you bluff with an empty gun. Just a gun with no bullets. And it'll start to work for a little bit, and then they'll be like, oh, you're not shooting, why aren't you shooting? And they start to inch closer to you, and it's a really cool idea. So you kind of had this sort of timer that didn't show up as a timer. It was, you know, actually decent AI, and it's kind of scary. Eventually he would swing at you and try and knock the gun out of your hand. You'd eventually get a few bullets, but it was kind of what I was hoping Last of Us would be, and it does. Last of Us does a good job. Like, you very rarely have more than like 20 bullets for a lot of things. But I really love that concept of, like, honestly, if the world ended tomorrow and we did have needing bullets, we would just make our own. It's actually very easy to make bullets, which is the scary part, you know. All you really need is a vice grip, you know. That's really about it, you know. You're just shoving. Or you could go back to the old musket days where we're literally just setting gunpowder on fire and shooting it in a direction. That's what the old muskets did, you know. They would have a hammer. It would come down, ignite the gunpowder, and just blast it off. It was extremely inaccurate, but very damaging. And that's all that really matters, right? That's all that matters. What is a blood grenade? Oh, does he not remember this stuff? We had grenades.
Oh, it's one of the fruits of our joint effort with
Maybe a blood one is a new one. We basically had pee and poop grenades, which was hilarious. Every time you showered, you would re-up your grenades. The concept behind this was that because they're from the afterlife or another world, that something as physical as our own matter, our own body matter, if you want to call it that, would be detrimental to them, you know. Okay, if you say so. Now we're using synthetic blood.
Can be produced at scale.
Yeah, this Doom stuff, I don't remember that from the first game. I think they're just giving it a name. But yeah, it was good, wasn't it? Bow and melee. Yeah, I remember. Wasn't there a bit of a gun too? That's some. I remember there was a lot of shimmying around and parkour.
In any case, we won't need to ask you for your blood ever again. So rest easy.
Aww.
If you want to test it out, we have some training.
What's wrong with that? You can give a good amount of blood every day.
The delivery terminal and give them a try.
Alright, thank you. BT's research keeps you busy, huh? Have timefall shelters changed in any way?
So, you probably think timefall shelters are old. Our timefall shelters are different, you see.
Strange for me, Black Ops 3 close to the story with this game. Oh, I like that. I like that. Yeah, Black Ops 3 was decent. Black Ops 2 is, I think, I'd say it's probably the best, is it? Is Black Ops 3 the one that most people just go, doesn't exist?
So make sure you don't run low. It has other perks too. The shelter can purify timefall and convert it into drinkable water, allowing you to top up your canteen on the go.
I don't know. Yeah, I saw that. I don't know if I like that.
Fabricate a shelter to see how it works.
Oh, that's cool.
Researchers at other facilities are also in the process of looking into how various structures might be improved. As you expand chiral network coverage, we'll be able to share information and coordinate our efforts more.
But I like it. I see more and more people kind of speaking their truth when it comes to this game, you know.
By the way,
they think it's boring, they'll say it.
Research lab, yeah? You have to pass through some dangerous territory.
Because there was a time, and it still exists, where you couldn't talk shit about Kojima. Like, you can't talk about shit about Miyazaki. Like, they're not infallible, you know, they're not gods. They fuck up things all the time. Yuki, are you gonna get Metal Gear Solid 3 remake in August? That's something you'd think about? Is it your cup of tea? What's cool is they have this, you know, old mode from the game. It was an Ape Escape mode. It's a really cute little mini game, you know. But obviously it's coming to everything. So they've designed other modes for other consoles. Not cool. And of all the weird ones, Xbox is getting Bomberman. Now you might say, huh? What's that got to do with that? And if I remember correctly, Sega is Bomberman, right? Not right? Unless I'm on my way off. Is that Konami as well? Could be. If I'm wrong, let me know. I could have sworn it was Sega though. Bomberman. Maybe it's not. This is creepy. He keeps having these weird dreams. gate quick. Oh, are the handprints coming back? He gets this kind of freezer burn on his arm or something.
Sam, are you okay?
I'm fine. You guys?
Yeah, Hudson Soft. Were they owned by Sega?
But the research lab might have taken a hit.
I remember Hudson Soft with the little
The
beers.
local chiralium levels appear
Maybe
to
their
be
own
rising.
thing.
Better hurry over there, Sam.
Bomberman. Who owns
Head to the
Bomberman now?
delivery
Then?
terminal upstairs and check their order.
No. Oh, it is Konami. Oh, bollocks. I'm sorry. That's my bad. Well, that makes sense then. Okay. Scratch what I was talking about. Use the toilet. I thought it was Sega. I grew up with Bomberman. I love Bomberman. Love it. The one I love the most, it goes on Sega Saturn. You could jump on these little dinosaurs. It was like a story. You could jump on these dinosaurs. Pretty much like Yoshi. It was like a complete rip-off of Yoshi. But Bomberman probably came first. Who knows? But I love that show. I love that game. And you could actually play co-op, right? And it's just Bomberman. It's still a grid-based thing. And you could, what you do with the dinosaurs was they'd start off as little babies, and you couldn't really ride around them, and then they would grow up, and it was like a Pokemon evolving in the middle of Bomberman. And I go, ah, man, I love that. I love that game so much. It was really cool. You were going through different timepieces. It was awesome. It was up there with like some of the best Sonic campaigns and stuff. So that's cool. That makes sense. I thought it was Sega. I thought it was like, because Xbox and Sega have been in bed for a while now. It's kind of interesting. Sleep till morning. Maybe you'll have another weird dream. I think trying to save money for Gears of War. Nice. Hey, look, if you've got a good xCloud or a PC or an old Xbox, you can play it for free that way. You gonna play it on PlayStation? Mission of Time Continuum technology exploited the mind and reality, right? Hell yes. Rainy monsters. I love that you call them that. Hey, look, he's sleeping again. That's because it's aiming at the bed. Test weapons. Go to what's this one? You sink. Never. Never. Dude, the day that Kojima actually makes a game with this Space Knight dude, Ludens, I'll be down for that. So far, he's only just been the mascot. He has a giant life-size statue of it in Kojima Productions. You don't get the reception. You get greeted by that bad bastard. Like a fucking 8-foot astronaut with knight armor on. Pretty cool. PC, okay. Think about Steam version. Alright, nice. Good stuff. That'll be super fun. We'll go back to the, what did they call it? It wasn't bumper jumper. It was like wall bumpers or wall humpers. It was basically where people got crazy good at combining going from wall to wall cover. And it was an unbeatable strategy in the old Gears of War. So everyone's like waiting and they're like, oh, when the PlayStation boys hop on, we are going to flatten them. Like, hey. People be hungry. Okay, so can we manual save? Is that cool? Yes, thank you, Kojima. Thank you. Honest to God, sounds stupid saying thank you for manual saves, but have you played modern games? They're so ingrained in the autosave until the cloud goes down and you can't access your game or your save. That was a bit of fun. I think we got like nearly 3 hours or so in there. GG's. We're still kind of early days, so the jury is out still. We're kind of, this is part of, hey, it's been 6 years, let's get new people that are just starting with this game. But first off the bat, there's a bit of whiplash. That was a bad recap of the first game. They told us nothing. I know, not if I didn't have a half decent memory, I know nothing from the first game. And I understand where you're coming from. You don't want to give it all away, but if you're just gonna have the same revelations and secrets revealed in the second game as the first game, it's kind of pedantic and pointless. But we'll see. I doubt that, right? I doubt. No Monster Energy. Yes, yeah, that's exactly what I said, Yuki. No Monster Energy, but he has a sponsorship. You'll never guess who it is with. It's Domino's Pizza, and it's in the game. I swear to God. There's a whole random ass scene. Of course, the internet kind of spoiled it, but there's a famous actor. He plays a Domino's Pizza delivery guy, and because Sam is kind of the delivery guy, it's kind of a tongue-in-cheek joke at himself, so I'll give him that. But yeah, they end up having a fight. 2 delivery men. It's hilarious. Anyway, thank you for joining me today. It was a bit of fun. I was going to watch the Capcom thing real quick. It happened last night, but it's all good. It's a little bit of Resident Evil. I don't really care too much about Monster Hunter, even though we were playing Monster Hunter World. Hold on. Anyway, I'll try and squeeze in a few streams at the weekend. Finish up some of the indie games. Play some more of this. More Fortnite as well. Yeah. Oh, good. We got like 3 back-to-back wins, Jesse. You guys look after yourself. Have a lovely rest of your Friday and weekend. I'll talk to you soon. Later.